विश्वरूपश्छन्दोऽभ्यश्छन्दागुस्य विवेश स चागुं शक्यः पुरो वाचोपनिषदिन्द्रो भ्यो नमो देवे.
I am very thrilled to host all of you at our home in BMS School of Architecture, Yelahanka. This is a very lovely afternoon. On behalf of my family here at BMSSA, I extend a very warm welcome to one and all. I am Ranjan Cherian, Assistant Professor and the MArch Coordinator. Keep it coming. We'll be hosting this function. We have with us our Chief Guest, Architect Sujit Nair. He's the Principal Architect of SDG, and our Guest of Honor, Shri A. Devaraju. He's the Commissioner, Department of Archaeology, Museum and Heritage. The event is presided by Shri Aviram Sharma, Trustee BMSET Chairman of BMSSA. And also we have with us our very beloved Dr. Shaila Bantnoor, Director BMSSA. A warm welcome to all the graduates of MArch, Urban Design, batch of 2022, BArch batch of 2020, parents and guests and my beloved colleagues whose efforts are shining bright in this room. Next, we'll have the invocation dance by Deepthi from 10th semester.
शंकर श्रीगिरि नाथ प्रभु शंकर श्रीगिरि नाथ प्रभु शंकर श्रीगिरि नाथ प्रभु के नृत्य विराजित चित्र
As always, it's a joy to see you, Deepthi. One more time. She's in her 10th semester, so that's the last time she'll be performing on this stage. 9th semester. And so big round of applause to you. Thank you so much. She's danced here numerous number of times. At our home in BMSSA, we always have a tradition of lighting the lamp before we start today's function. I now request all the dignitaries to please come forward to light the lamp. You too. Yeah, I request all the dignitaries to please be on the stage, sir. Sujit Nair, sir, you can. Sri Devaraju, sir, you can please be on the stage. Aviram, sir. I would now like to call upon our director, Dr. Shaila Bantnu, to formally welcome the gathering. About our director, she has done a PhD from IIT Roorkee. She has over 2 international collaboration, one with University of Notre Dame and the other one with Kathmandu University, Nepal. She is also part of the scientific program committee for international conferences like ZEMEC 2019-2020, Crossword 2019-2020, SEES in 2018. She has also worked with a lot of reputed educational institutions such as SPA Vijayawada, IIT Roorkee, SIT Mangalore, and currently she is with us. Ma'am, please welcome the gathering.
Good afternoon, all students. Supposed to be a good morning, but a little bit delayed the program. So, good afternoon. Very auspicious day, both of us, right? Students as well as even for us. Yes, a warm welcome to BMS School of Architecture. Today's chief guest, Architect Sujit Nair, and A. Devaraju sir, Commissioner of Archaeology, Museum and Heritage. So, warm welcome to our school. And Sri Aviram sir, Trustee, BMS Educational Trust, and Chairman, BMS School of Architecture. All the faculties, proud parents, and most importantly, the brilliant graduates of BMS School of Architecture, a warm welcome to this momentous occasion. Today, we gather here to celebrate milestones that marks not just the completion of the rigorous academic journey, but the beginning of new chapter in all your lives. It is an honor and a privilege to stand before you representing this esteemed institution and to witness the hard work, dedication, and creativity that go here. Firstly, with all your presence here today, I'm honored to share with you all the latest accomplishment of the institution. Most of the students must be aware of it, but the parents, I remember during the time of the admission, they do come to the college, and now this is a graduation day. Most of the parents we see here, so that's the reason we thought let us update or let us discuss or let us say about latest accomplishment about the institution. The first very important thing, BMSSA has been ranked 38th in the prestigious NIRF ranking in the category of architecture and planning as released by Ministry of Education, Government of India. So this is really an honor for an institution having an NIRF rank. At the same time, 7th rank in IIRF in the year 2025. This year NIRF we need to still that is not yet released. BMS School of Architecture has been recognized for its academic excellence, achieving the 26th rank among the India's architecture schools for the year 2025 as determined by India Today. Also, in the year 2024, we received 11th rank in the Education World Ranking System. So as of now, we have received 4 rankings. One is NIRF, IIRF, India Today, and Education World Ranking System, where we have applied so far. BMSSA boasts state-of-art infrastructure. These all ranking tools give us a big list of benchmarks. Just to say few, BMSSA boasts the state-of-art infrastructure featuring the cutting edge of skill lab equipped in advanced technologies such as AR, VR, laser cutting machines, 3D print, and carpentry lab with the high-end machinery. I don't need to go more about detail about it. Everybody, most of you people must have witnessed, but again, it is more updated. Please have a look at our skill lab. In fact, I must congratulate our faculties, Sebastian and Anand, who did tirelessly, I think almost more than 3 days. All the mementos what you are going to receive is made in our skill lab itself. Also, BMSSA featured in a high-end technology lab. Very recently, we had 14th generation computers and several design and rendering softwares like BIM, Adobe, V-Ray, Rhino, Enscape, SketchUp, Revit, 3D Max, etc. You should see our latest systems which are there in our computer lab. Also, the consultancy cell under the leadership of Harish sir. Till now, we have received 10 lakh as a consultancy fees. It's a very new practice for architecture schools, and having a consultancy practice, having architectural projects, and we have received only the consultancy fees of rupees 10 lakh. It's an honor for the institution. Because of that, these are all helping for the rankings. Also under the skill lab, recently we have got another 3 lakh amount to make a mementos for BMS IT. That also the service has been extended to the other neighboring or the other our sister concerned institutions. BMSSA has initiated Center of Excellence in the name of EduPhysical, powered by Medini Technologies, a platform for next generation to bridge the academia and industry. Also, very recently, we started a collaboration with Indian Council of Astrological Sciences. The classes are started. Anybody who wanted to enroll for this, you're open for this. It is open for everyone. It's a 6 months basic Vastu and even the advanced courses, which is in Bangalore Center 5, where we are going to have these already started the classes. If you want more details, you can contact Hari sir. Many other associations such as MOUs with very recently with the Glass Academy, Bamboo Society of India, and there are a lot of MOUs which we have signed recently. Also, now I would like to share with you all a few of the students' achievements, especially you batch, your batch student, our current ongoing batch during their tenure at BMSSA. Students' achievement, first one is architectural competition. Shreyansh is here. Yeah. Shreyansh and Prerna were the part of 64th Industrial Design Trophy, which was shortlisted for their innovation in design, designing a table mount vacuum cleaner that aims to aid Chenpatna toy makers, providing them a safe workplace. Congratulations. Mr. Chetan and Megha, Chetan, yes, had secured the position in top 15 honorable mention for the Arc Milo competition that hosted to design an innovative hotel. Congratulations. Pradnya Kale, Pradnya is here? Yeah. During her BA course, has also successfully completed Advanced Architectural Writing and Architectural Journalism Bootcamp from Karwan. Sneha G, Sneha S and Sakshi R. Got an honorable mention for their architectural project to design a public and Arc Milo competition. Congratulations to all. I have just listed very few because of the shortage of time, but I wanted to categorize into sports and academics, so I'm sure I missed a lot of your achievements, but still, so under the sports, Piyush has been actively participated and won at various sports tournaments, especially in the basketball. I personally have a lot of memories with Piyush at Krira, and also VTU Fest and Christ College Fest and so many fests organized by even RVCA and also in BMSSA represented. Congratulations, Piyush. He had also been a part of State C divisions, semi-finalist and a second runner-up during 23-24. Not only Piyush, we have a lot of students who are very, very active in sports. Adnan, Shreyansh, Chirant, Shamil. We're also the runner-up for the football matches in CMR tournaments and Krira as well. Shreya Ram is there. Yeah. Also won and participated at various volleyball and throwball competitions. And I must not forget Pratyusha. Yes. Have contributed in the throwball most of the tournaments, and also I still remember Viragasi, where you have represented and amazing performance. All the very best and congratulations. With respect to culturals and extracurricular, Yukta Singh have modeled for Flipkart, beauty and fashion and various homegrown brands. She had also participated at a fashion show at the Beans Fair, RT Nagar, to showcase the handicrafts of Ilkal. Congratulations. Aditya Bharadwaj is a self-made DJ and have been a part of various musical festivals. Congratulations. Akhil Gowda, Chirant, Pranav are our famous BMSSA photographers and have conducted their craft in many events at the institution. Thank you so much for your support at our school. In terms of internship and employment, Hisham did his internship at prestigious Venkataraman Associates. Harini, Meghana and Bhumika completed their internship at Studio Chintala. Aditya Bharadwaj and Adnan Said had interned at Balan and Nambinsar. They are there. PC Abhishek, who interned at Kham Studio, is now been employed as a junior architect. Janavi Agarwal pursued her internship at Mason Ink Studio. Yukta L. Singh is interning at Tesco and Lean at Keystone Studio. Chetan was an architectural intern at Khosla and Anand Architecture and Interior Studio. C.A. Rachana is working as a junior architect, again at Balan and Nambisar. it's not only these students, everybody has done the internship in a lot of very prestigious institution or the organizations, but for me, very difficult to mention all the internship firms, so we have just selected a few. With respect to higher education, already most of the students started applying for higher education, especially to mention few. NICMAR Pune, couple of students have started applying, and also Masters in Architectural Design at University College London. Again, NICMAR Hyderabad. And also, Namita D received the international scholarship and will be pursuing her master's in Northeastern University, Boston, USA. I cannot miss a mark, otherwise Ranjan is next to me. So, with respect to MArc, Kavya Sridhar. Yes. Urban design student at BMS School of Architecture has distinguished herself by securing university first rank. This outstanding achievement proves her dedication, academic excellence, and passion for urban design. Congratulations to you, Kavya. And also Devi. I should not forget Devi and even the rest of 4 students. But Devi and Kavya, the graduates of 2022 MArc batch cohort, have been recognized in the prestigious Council of Architecture Thesis Awards. On this occasion of graduation ceremony, let us first acknowledge the unwavering support of the parents, family members, and friends who stood by you through the days and nights, especially the nights. This success is as much theirs as it yours. I would also like to express my deepest gratitude to our faculty members. They need a big round of applause for all their commitment in nurturing their next generation of architects and urban designers. Special thanks to all the faculty members who helped in shaping these young minds into creative and dedicated professionals. Dear graduates, throughout your time at BMSSA, you have developed a strong foundation in creativity, innovation, and critical thinking, filled with curiosity and a passion for design. Over the years, you have evolved not only as a student of architecture and urban design, but also as a thinkers, problem solvers, and visionaries. You have learned that architecture and urban design is not just the drawing plans and constructing a buildings. It is about creating a space that resonates with people, tell stories, and last for the generations to speak about your contributions. I'm sure you might have faced challenges, both expected and unforeseen, but each challenge has been a lesson in resilience and adaptability, qualities that will serve you well in your future careers. As you embark in this journey, new chapter in your lives, always remain lifelong learners. This is not the end. This is only the BArc degree. There are a lot more to achieve. So don't stop your learning here. The field of architecture is ever evolving and staying updated with the latest technology in this domain. Design trends and sustainable practice will surely help you to keep you at the forefront at this exciting domain. Now, since you all have graduated, you're officially part of large and respected BMSSA alumni network, officially. So stay connected with the college. You can register on the college alumni website. We don't leave you, okay? So this is not the only end, but again, you should be a part of active alumni of our alumni, and follow BMSSA on our LinkedIn so that we can actually trace you back, and which will help a kind of a motivational stories for your juniors. This we always do. I'm really thankful to SICON. Every time we just trace all our alumni. Every time the alumni achievements were placed on our or posted on our Instagram. So we also want your achievements. It's both way. It's a kind of a win-win situation because we also promoting you, and which is again motivating our existing students. Also, you can own it. So these are the things. So I request all of you people to update or follow us on our LinkedIn and even Instagram. We are excited to keep you updated on every happening at the college. The connections you have built will enrich your life and career. very, very important, and they are the part of the legacy you have learning, you are learning behind. For those interested also to come back and work with our skill lab, we are very much open for that. A lot of high-end skill materials are there, or the equipments are there. Please do visit again and then make use of the skill lab at our school. And also the Vastu courses, as I mentioned, you can enroll for those courses, which will be very helpful. Then the lastly, I must say, your degree gives you a strong foundation for any of so many different paths. The key is to use unique skills and passion to find career that is both fulfilling, impactful, inspiration to your juniors. That is must. And the last but least, work hard. Time is very important. Now you should behave like a professionals. Students, yes, do you agree? You are now the architect. Already title is there with you, right? So your name is not only the name. Now it is an architect, correct? So you have a responsibility towards the profession, towards the society. So work hard for you, for the society. With this, I want you wish you good luck, and wholeheartedly wish you all the best for your future endeavors. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. I now request our faculty, Vidya Vijay, to present a token of appreciation to our director. Thank you, Vidya Vijay. Now, I would like to call upon Shri Aviram Sharma, Shastri BMSET and Chairman of BMSSA, to address the gathering. Shri Aviram Sharma is an MBA graduate and has wide range of experience in the banking sector and in the IT industry. He has played a significant role in implementing new technologies and leading and mentoring successful project teams. So kindly come over.
Good afternoon to one and all present here, to the dignitaries on the dais and to all the students and parents. First of all, a hearty congratulations to all the students who have graduated, PG and UG both. I think last week I was part of another college, the same. So one of the best thing you have a prefix to your name, that is architect, that we don't have. So be proud of it, and you should always thank to your parent. Because of him you have come to this stage, right? A big round of applause to them, as well as the teaching as well as the non-teaching staff of the college who have been in this journey for the last 5 years with you, and 2 years for the PG program. The road ahead, I think it will not be a straightforward or easy, but the love for your job, the dedication, the hard work you would put will ensure that the dream you have, you will surely achieve those, right? So what I would suggest is work hard and ensure that whatever you do, grab the opportunities, whatever, whether it's small or big, because that would lead to the success which you dreamt of. Best of luck, enjoy and have fun. Today is one of your auspicious day, and I think you should cherish, take photographs, loads, I guess, and make fun of each other, because after today I don't know whether you will not meet, right? So enjoy and have fun. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I now request our director, Dr. Shaila Bantnu, to present a token of appreciation to Shri Aviram Sharma, sir. Yes, so today is the day for all of you to make fun of each other. On that note, I would now like to call upon our chief guest, architect Sujit Nair. He's the principal architect of SDEG. His firm was founded in 2007 and currently involved in projects of varied types and scales. The practice is interested in many possibilities that emerge from complex urban flows and shifts in culture, politics, socioeconomic patterns, belief systems, and capital, resulting in an architecture of wide-ranging circumstances. By aiming to be consistently experimental and switching tactics swiftly, design can be liberated from predetermined and perceptionist nations. SDG believes in an architecture of overlapping attitudes, technologies, and techniques. I request you, sir, to please come and address the gathering.
Good afternoon. I thought I should start with a little bit of an apology for the delay, especially to the parents here. I want to reassure you that the faculty and the students here have done a wonderful job of organizing the event. The delay was unfortunate. I also want to tell you, if you don't already know, that Aruna and I are alumni of BMS, not this campus, of course, but we are proud BMSians, if you want to call us that, but yeah. But thank you for inviting me. I'm very proud to be part of a graduation day. We remember ours quite distinctly. I agree with you, make fun of each other. But yeah, there's fond memories of that day for us for sure. It's 25 years to around now that I graduated, Aruna and I graduated. So it's in some sense it's significant for us as well. So maybe congratulations to all of us. Yeah. Yeah. But when I was asked to be a part of your graduation day and speak to you for a bit, it got me to think a little. Did everything pan out the way I'd imagined it when I finished undergrad in the Y2K? How motivated was I back then? Did I have clarity on a way forward? I don't think so. But I was intrigued, I was curious, but felt a little unequipped. A bit feeling like that I didn't have enough for the trek to get higher. So 25 years post, I can tell you this. It's not just innate talent that sees you through this profession, it's persistence. A commitment, the will to get better, and being able to adapt to situations that you'll never be able to predict. So I'm going to get through the next 10 minutes or so asking some questions, ones that have bothered me in the past, 25 years ago maybe, and ones that I continue to seek answers to. You may just find these questions and words pertinent, maybe not, we'll find out. So what does it really mean to be an architect? Norman Foster once said, to be an architect is to believe in the future. Ours is a unique profession amidst the many that serve humanity, define culture and its values. And among the many attributes that distinguish it, it's that all of us are eternal optimists. If you don't already know that, think within. That we truly believe that we can improve the quality of life. And if you don't feel that way, you must begin to. That you have the power to make a change, small, incremental, maybe large. That you are contributors as architects, conservationists, historians, writers, whatever. Here's a profession that does not limit you to a singular pursuit. There's so much you can do by just becoming an architect. Your education here, in many ways, with or without you realizing it, has looked to broaden your horizons. Introduced you to several streams without really forcing you to think in specific ways. Being an architect allows you to meander, explore, build the experience and wisdom to make informed choices. Expand your thinking, and find your sweet spot. What should you expect when you get out there? You will discover that ours is a long, non-linear, arduous, unpredictable, and yet enriching journey. The unpredictability is fascinating. Don't fall for familiar taunts on how success should be measured. This profession offers you time. It offers you opportunities and renewed hope always, I can assure you. We at the office, after all these years, we call it a search. The search for meaningful work, the search to get better, and so on. The search drives my motivations personally. I am thrilled by the accidental discovery, the epiphany, and I'm even motivated by long, unproductive gaps. Because I know the unfertile wait will eventually lead to a creative burst. The profession is your companion for life. Persevere, and you will meet your goals. Reflect. Think of the work that you've accomplished here in the past 5 years, your gains, and think of 3 mental buckets to categorize these thoughts. The first bucket is for times that you felt low, the low points. The second is for the best moments. The third is for just unfulfilled moments, where you think you didn't realize your potential. I look to learn from reflection or going over chunks of time in both recent and distant memory, even now. You realize that the low points then feed the unfulfilled moments, which then fuel the best moments. A good thing to do is to sometimes just get away from it all. Call it pause. It's a good time to pause now, by the way, before you dive into the next phase of your professional lives. Make it a habit. Carve out the mind space to be able to just step out momentarily. Look at what you've been up to and make some adjustments and shifts to the way you work. How do you really unlock true potential? At some point, we're all entangled in some negativity. How do I know if I'm good enough? What can I do to self-evaluate? When you're caught in a bind, don't forget there's always a precedent to fall back on. If you don't already know, many great minds have battled extreme self-doubt and gone on to produce some great work and build their legacies. Here's what some of them have said. Peter Zumthor once famously said, "You'll never know if a design is good until it's built, and even then you wonder." I think I'm a fake. I'm just waiting for someone to figure it out. Frank Gehry. Each time I start a new project, I ask myself if I can really do it. Tadao Ando. I had therefore to ask myself, what was architecture? And I must admit that I didn't know. Louis Kahn. Lots of great architects have felt what you might be feeling. If you're not in doubt, you're not growing. Read a biography, dig out a famous project, and study it to the minutest detail. Get into the minds of the leaders and designers you admire the most. When you realize that all great work that's ever been produced has had a precedent, the pursuit is not as overwhelming anymore. Value your histories. How do I stay relevant? This is a tough one and a bit of a preoccupation for me as well. And I think it may be harder for you given the sheer volume of information and shifting nature of opportunity and choice. Relevance is not so much about keeping up though, it's about just tuning in. It's about staying aware of your context, of the politics, of societal churns. It's about just understanding the real implication of what you're looking to build. We have a tendency to be insular, to keep looking inwards within the profession for validation. Look outside too. Talk to experts within the profession and maybe from allied and completely unrelated disciplines. The cues and triggers for our work may not always be immediate and within range. Explore other domains, garner new insights. How do I become a thoughtful architect? It was Kahn, of course, who said that a great building should begin with the unmeasurable, transcend through the measurable during its design, and ultimately return to the unmeasurable in its final form. The measure of the caliber of a building eventually lies in its capacity to engage beyond its real purpose. For me, this comes from a combination of approaches, just by being empathetic sometimes, thinking radically about the constraints and parameters, and building deep narratives for the work. Build your stories for your work. Be sensitive to the sights, the sounds, and the smells of architecture, and build a deep connect. Bond with the problem at hand. I want to congratulate you once again. I hope all of you will step outside into the real world and commit to creating outstanding work and contribute significantly to this wonderful profession. Good luck and thank you for having me again.
Thank you so much for those lovely words. I think the 9th semester standing here are more teary-eyed than the rest of the. I now request Shri Aviram Sharma to give a token of appreciation to architect Sujit. I would now like to call upon our guest of honor, Shri Devaraju, who is a commissioner from Department of Archaeology, Museum and Heritage for the Government of Karnataka. He has been actively involved in various initiatives related to the preservation and promotion of the state's rich culture heritage. So I now request you to please address the graduates.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Thanks to BMS School of Architecture, Chief Guest Architect Sujit Nair, Shri Aviram Sharma, the Trustee BM Set, Chairman and BM SSA, Dr. Shaila Bantanuru, Director of BMSSA. Dear students, respected parents, all faculty members, thank you very much for this opportunity. First of all, I would like to congratulate all the graduates and the postgraduates, and also to all the parents. Today they are the proud parents. They proudly say that our students, our kids, they have graduated from famous, the reputed, the respected, the School of Architecture. Mr. Sujit has given very wonderful motivational words, spoke about the famous wordings of the greatest architects. I can't give such a wonderful speech, but still, I wanted to say something. What is that something? I don't know. BMS School of Architecture connected to DAMH, Department of Archaeology, Museums and Heritage, through a temple architecture. They have documented the Shweta Varaha Swami temple, which is situated within the Mysore Palace premises. That's how the director of this institution came to me, spoke to me. Because of that reason, today I'm here. I refused to come. I think twice I refused, giving some reasons, but still I was not successful. Well, being a commissioner of the archaeology, I will talk about only related to archaeology. How archaeology is related to architecture. Is it not? I don't know how many of you have gone through our famous, the temples. We have visited only temples as a pilgrim places where the God gives us a blessings of good future, good fortune. Every student, every tourist look at the monument in his own perspective. But as an architect, you have a lot to see, a lot to understand, a lot to study. I feel temple architecture gives enormous scope to understand the beauty of ancient architecture. Is it not? As an architect, what's your goal? What's your dream project? how big the monument or the structure you want to construct. Every student, every individual, you will have a dream project, right? I want to do that. I want to excel. I want to be successful. How is that possible? Unless until you have a very strong foundation. India is so strong and getting stronger day by day. Today, we are the 4th largest economy in the world. How is that possible? Once upon a time, when we were students, the population of India was termed as a population explosion. But today, the same word talking about human resources. India has got rich human resource. Every individual is a resource to the country. Is it not a joke? How the terminology have changed, how the definition has been changed. We need to understand. India has got 5,000 years of history. We need to understand. The rich history, rich civilization. We're talking about thousands of years of old monuments, how they were constructed. Who were the engineers? What the engineering skill they had? Who are the architects? There was no school, there was no BMS School of Architecture to teach them how to construct a temple, how to construct a monument. There were no director like Shaila. There were no faculty like the faculty of BMS, right? But still, today we see magnanimous, huge, respectful, intricately carved architecture. Entire world thrills by seeing these monuments. I feel one who understands the temple architecture thoroughly, definitely he'll become a good architect. How is that possible? Department does the conservation of monuments. When we open a monument, we see no foundation at all. When we open any monument for that matter, there is no foundation. How big the monument is. Literally, there is no monument. There is no foundation. Every stone is lying on its weight. Entire monument, entire temple is simply staying on its weight. It is not a beauty that needs to be understood. There are 20 major royal kingdoms who ruled Karnataka, from Gangas, from Mauryas to Vadiyas. Every royal kingdom contributed, constructed. Some royal kingdoms, the architecture are very unique. Some royal kingdoms, they continued the legacy of the previous kingdoms. They've contributed, they've supplemented, and also they have complemented. Even after thousands of years, the temples and the monuments are intact, and we all appreciate. How is that possible? Today's architecture, we see that. If you ask any architect, if you ask any engineers, they say that we guarantee you the 50 years. The structure is only, the lifespan of the structure is only 50 years or 60 years. The max is 100 years. How is that possible? Even after thousands of years, we can see the intact monuments, the big monuments. What was the engineering skill they have adopted? They have not used any steel. They have used only stone. The stone is not plastered. They have used lime mortar. That's all. If any students wants to be part of conservation work, he is welcome. Every year, department does the conservation of close to 40 to 50 monuments. I give this opportunity to each and every students. If they are interested, they can approach the department. They can take up the documentation of the conservation of monuments. The monuments, the stones are numbered, they are removed, they are re-put together in the same skill. We call them the substapatis. However big their monuments are, the numbering so unique. They remove as per the sequence. They realign as per the sequence. It's a wonderful to know. That's the science, that's the skill, that's the foundation. So the architect should understand what is the beauty of it. Is it not? You can document the entire process of your academic good. The conservation of monument, if you document it, you understand the beauty of the architecture, the beauty of the monument, how it was constructed. I think you should take this opportunity. The administration can think of it. The documentation of temple architecture gives you in-depth knowledge and the understanding of architecture science. I have seen some temples even going in depth of 40 to 60 feet in. There is no smelling. There is proper circulation of air, proper ventilation, the proper light. How is it possible? You need to understand. The fort architecture, I don't know how many of you have seen the fort, how the fortification is done to protect from the enemies. What is the beauty of it? What was the thought process to construct a fort? How they carried such a big stones on the top of the hill? How they constructed? Was it not architecture? What is not engineering? How it was done? We need to understand from our past. They were all used local materials. We think of so many advanced material, the revised, refined, researched, is it not? To construct the house, we come across so many materials. We use so many things to beautify the houses. During those days, everything was locally available material. They've used so nicely. Even today, we appreciate. For all your information, Department of Archaeology, Museums and Heritage, we have done the 3D laser scanning of 530 monuments across the state. We have 800 plus state protected monuments, 500 plus centrally protected monuments, and more than 25,000 unprotected monuments. Of the state protected monuments, we have scanned 500 plus monuments. These 3D laser scan data is available for free use. If any student wants to use this data and create the augmented reality, virtual reality, you're welcome. The scan data will be given to the institution, given to the students, the free of cost. You can use it for your academic good. And parallelly, this year we have taken up a scanning of antiquities. We have 16 museums and 1 art gallery. In Bangalore, we have the government museum on Kasturba Road and also the Venkatappa Art Gallery. We have more than 25,000 antiquities. With the help of Karnataka State Science and Technology, we are scanning those antiquities and we have already scanned the monuments. You can use these data. VR and AR are the present generation technologies. You can use it. And parallelly, I offer the BMS School of Architecture Consultancy Services. Madam the report was too big, too astonishing, and I appreciate that so much of excellency by the school. So congratulations to both the students and the administration. Madam was telling that the consultancy services has earned 10 lakhs so far. You can earn more than 1 crore. The department offers you for the DPR preparation, for the PMC, for the walkthrough. You can use these 3D technology, 3D data for the creation of a walkthrough of a monument. And you can use this 3D data of an antiquity to create a AR and VR. So definitely you can think of in these lines, ma'am. I've requested I don't know whether I distributed the AR cards. Yeah. Of course, I wanted to give it to them. See, this is the AR card. There's an app. You have to download an app. How to download? It is given in the back side. If you scan that QR code, the app will get downloaded. Using that app, if you scan the photo on your card, on your mobile, you get the details of this. It may be a temple, it may be a structure, it may be ancient building, it may be a heritage building. This our department is promoting our heritage using the technology. We call it as an augmented reality card. When I showed this card, when I went to San Francisco, seeing this card, they felt it astonishing. They have not seen such a technology there. We have not seen this before, they said. It's a postcard. You can gift it to your friends. You go to some monuments, you buy this. Probably you would have hired some guides. Guide would have said something, would have forgotten. If you carry these cards, you would have carried the entire memory of a structure, of a monument. You can gift it, you can send it, you can preserve it. So this is how department is doing. It's scanning the document, scanning the monuments, scanning the antiquities, and promoting the structure, the ancient structures, which is rich, which replicates, which reflects the rich history of India. Mysore has about 200 plus heritage buildings. I don't know how many of you have studied, have taken the documentation of heritage buildings of Mysore or heritage buildings of Bangalore. These are all the best examples to understand the beauty of the architecture. Department takes the responsibility of identifying those architecture buildings, the heritage buildings, and get it notified as heritage buildings. We have to protect it. The maintenance of heritage buildings comes with a cost. Most of the government buildings which host in those buildings could not able to maintain it. Every day we are losing one by one. Even Mysore also we are losing one by one heritage buildings. Definitely the School of Architecture, think of it, can adopt, can take up a kind of project work in Bangalore, in Mysore, wherever, so that it can contribute back to the society by identifying, by adopting a heritage building, so that it can give, so that it's a win-win situation. Already, madam, you told that it's a win-win situation for the college and the students. Similarly, by adopting heritage building, you can document it, you can preserve it, you can promote it rather. In fact, you can use that as the promotional the parameter, the promotional equipment as a. The department is doing the exploration, excavations, and other things, and also apart from the conservation of the monuments. Other day, a couple of days, I was interacting with some US students. They came from Texas, San Antonio. The research fellow, there were 4 students. One was a research assistant. He was asking me, they came, I was interacting with them about the heritage and economical importance of Mysuru Dasara. What would be the significance of heritage and the economy of Mysuru Dasara? During that interaction, the research fellow asked me, still do we find the snake charmers in Mysuru and in India? Where are we? We are the fourth largest economy. A US citizen, a US research assistant, a fellow, is asking about the snake charmers. I told them, you're in the Mysore, the cultural capital of India and the Karnataka. You visit any place, you'll find the rich history, rich culture. Unfortunately, India is portrayed in that way. During his school days, maybe somewhere you would have heard it, still is carrying the same impression. India almost Indian ISRO scientists are on par with the NASA scientist. Is it not? All software companies are led by Indians. But still, the question of snake charmers, they're searching for the snake charmers. This is the impression they carry. You, as a students, when you study, when you go abroad, be a strong, founded students. Respect your country, respect your family, respect your elders, respect your heritage. However big the structure you are going to build, unless until you have a respect your teachers, your parents, your country, your culture, whatever the achievements you do it will be of no use. End of the day, you feel that, what is this I have achieved? So kindly do that. You have studied your academics, you have studied your syllabus. Mysuru, there is an institute called Oriental Research Institute. I don't know how many of you heard of it. The world's largest collection of manuscripts. They say that you name any subject, they have a manuscript. They digitize, they translate, they publish. It's available for studies. How many of you heard of Chanakya Arthashastra? The manuscript copy is available in that institute. Had there been was it not there, you would not have heard of Arthashastra at all. I don't know how many of you understand the Arthashastra. The Kautilya's Arthashastra, Vishnu Sharma's Arthashastra is a wonderful document. During the Maurya's period, he was a minister. He was a kingmaker. He has written that. Though it was not in the original manuscript, it was a translated manuscript. People from across the world, they visit that institute just to see the manuscript. I was told by the director of that institute. So they come, they want to see this manuscript. Name any subject on the world, on the earth, you find that the inscription of that. So kindly, if possible, visit that institute. Whatever you study in your academics, in your books, is not enough. In fact, Mr. Sujit mentioned that you should have a sense. You should smell the society. You should have the taste. You should hear the sound. Right? That's the best way of expressing it. I have seen some photos of here. Unless until you understand, unless until you like the people, see the life, how it is led on the road, you can't build a structure away from the society. You are building a structure for the society. Still, the architecture consultants, the architecture is not available at the reasonable cost. It's the highest paid profession. You charge 5%, 6%, 10%. How a middle class, an average, a family who want to construct an house can afford an architect? Is it possible? You are all there for the elite people. You are all there to build the structures. Kindly build. Kindly take care of the poor also, who want to build a dream house. Everyone's lifetime goal is to build a single house, right? The entire life will be vanished, exhausted. There are so many technology you're using it, but your service, similar to doctor profession, similar to legal profession, kindly make it affordable. Give your consultancy services. Making money is more important. Parallelly, the happiness out of that earning is also important. If possible, think of that, giving a good service to the poor or the middle class, average middle class, above middle class. The consultancy should be available. Of course, we are all talking about the artificial intelligence. I think you would have taught the open elective must be there as for the artificial intelligence. Other day I was hearing a lecture. from a theatre artist, a director. Though the audience were the students, but they were the students of visual arts, the Kawa. He was mentioning that. He was addressing an artist, the visual arts students. He was mentioning about AI. Now we are talking about AI. I'll give everything to AI. It gives a plan. It gives a architecture design. Why one will engage you? What is the necessity? Definitely question will arise. Is there any answer from your side? People say that one day AI will replace human beings. He was telling that lakhs of cases are pending in civil courts, high courts, supreme courts. Let there be a AI courts. You give all, see, you have to feed all your case details, your supporting documents. There will be respondents, there will be a petitioner. I'll give my documents, he'll give his documents. We'll argue. AI will go through all the documents. It goes through, it scans all lakhs of judgments, the case laws related to that, the particular case. It will pass in a judgment. In couple of minutes, you'll get the judgment. Nowadays, you don't get even after a years, a decades. So we can think of AI courts. Is it not? After all, AI created by human beings. We should think of. One day, if AI can be used in place of an architect, what would be your position? How equipped you are? Kindly think of it. Well, I think I've taken much of your time, but still, Mr. Sujit said that he was not equipped to take a trek. Right? He has shared his 25 years of experience. He has seen the world. He has experienced the life. Even I, even all of you, except you people. Student life is golden life till you come out of that student life. We never feel that when we were students. Is it not? As a student, we never say that it's a golden life. Once your studentship is over, then we realize that that was fun. So enjoy your career. I congratulate and also I wish all of you a very bright future, a career, a successful career. Congratulations to all the parents here. So thanks to our director, Shaila Madam, the chairman, and all of you for having me here. Thank you very much. All the best.
Thank you so much, Devraju sir. I now request Shri Aviram Sharma sir to give a token of our appreciation to the guest of honor. The postcards that sir has mentioned will be there in your graduation file, so all of you will get one. We now proceed to felicitate BARC 2022 achievers of BARC 2020 and the MARC Urban Design of 2022. I now request our chief guest, Architect Sujit Nair, to felicitate the achievers from BARC batch of 2020. So, Sujit sir. I'll call out the names. Best student in overall academics, Ms. Suravi V. Best student in best thesis project is Miss Survivi. Her sincerity and hard work has paid off. She has been consistently performing and it's kindly come to fruition. Thank you, sir. Please be seated. Sujit, sir, you can. Thank you. I now request our guest of honor, Shri A. Devaraju, sir, to felicitate the achievers from BIAC batch of 2020 for the best student in sports. Piyush. He has been actively participating at various sports tournaments for basketball at institution and at state level. So that's Piyush. The best student for overall performances, Miss C.A. Rachana. She has been very consistent as an institution. We would like to recognize her hard work and dedication. Thank you. Thank you, Devaraju, sir. You can sit now. I now request Shri Aviran Sharma, Trustee BMS Education Trust and Chairman of BMSSA, to felicitate the achievers from EMARC Batch 2022. The best student in overall academics, Kavya Sridhar. She has also won the gold medal at VTU. Those of you who have not seen it, we'll show it to you how it's done. Her thesis was displayed for the COA Postgraduate Thesis Awards. We are really proud of her achievements. That's how it looks like. Big round of applause. Thank you, Seekins. Thank you. I now request Dr. Shaila Bantnu, Director BMS School of Architecture, to felicitate the achievers from EMARC for the best student in thesis project, Miss Devi N.R. Her thesis was displayed for the COA Postgraduate Thesis Awards. We are really proud of her achievements. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. We now move to the main part of the event, that is to hand over the certificates to all the students. I now request Architect Sujit Nair to present the certificates. We will begin with the EMARC Urban Design Batch of 2020. I also request Architect Harish, my colleague, to take over. Can I read this from here? Till 20. Just read out the names. Okay. Read from here. And this also.
Okay.
From here.
Okay. The first name is Revana Siddesh. Where is he? Kavya. Kavya. Kiran MT. Devi NR. I request everyone to give a big round of applause to the EMARC Urban Design Batch 2022. Next, we will move on to the BIAC Batch 2020. I request our Chief Guest, Architect Sujit Nair, to please remain. And while I call out the graduates, the first graduate is Abhishek C. Abhisheka PC. Aditya Bharadwaj. Adnan Syed. Akhil Gowda. Amrutesh. Amulya. Anaswara. Anne. Arjun. Bhavana. Bhumika. Case. Bhumika R. C.A. Rachna. Charan. Chirant. Thank you, sir. You can please be seated. I would now like to call upon our guest of honor, Sri A. Devraju, sir, to please present the certificates. I request Architect Sekon, my colleague, to take over, please.
21.
Welcome back to the college, guys. I think the blues and the reds are shining today. So I will continue. Kavya. Dakshita. Darshan. Lasya. Fatima. Gaurav. Hajira. Harini. Himanshu. Janvi. K. Sharini. Tejasvi. Kritika. Leon. Sumanashri. M. Chetan Kumar. Mahesh. Megha. Meghna. Hisham. Hisham. Thank you, sir. Please be seated. No more thrills for Hisham anymore. I would now like to call upon Sri Aviram Sharma, sir, Trustee BMS Educational Trust and Chairman BMS SA, to present the certificate. I would also request my colleague, Architect Seema Anil, to take over.
Congratulations to all of you. Monisha, yes? Namita Anand Deshpande. P. Nandini. Piyush Prasula. Sai Ashish. Pavitra ji. Pradnya. Pranav. Pratyusha R. Prerna. Sonika Reddy. Sakshi Rajesh. Sanjana R. Sara. Sheikh Ikra. Shobhita. Shradesh. Shreya RM. Shreya S. Shreyansh Rao. Thank you, sir. Please be seated. I would now like to call upon Dr. Shaila Bantnu, Director, BMS School of Architecture, to present the certificates. I also request my colleague, Architect Shreyasi Pal, to take over.
Hello. Next in sequence we have Shreya Ram. Shreya V. Puneet. Siri Shekhar. Some volume, please. Sneha S. Sneha SG. Sriranga R. Tilak. Sudesh Suresh Ambig.
Check the sequence. You have mixed up the sequence.
Sukshma Kiran. Surabhi Vijay Kumar. Sushmita Vemula. Uttam Prakash. Vanita M. Vardhini Muralidhara. Vishal Vasant Seth. Yashwant A.S. Yashwant C.H. Yashaswini Chimala. Yukta L. Singh. Yuvashri S. I request everyone to give a big round of applause to BF Batch of 2020.
And the MARC Batch of 2022. Thank you so much. We now move on to the valedictorian speech. I now request, like always, we start with MARC first. I request Ms. Kavya from MARC Urban Design Batch of 2022 to deliver the valedictorian speech.
Good afternoon, everyone, and a very warm welcome. Respected faculty, dignitaries, proud families, and fellow graduates. What a surreal moment this is. After years of models, sleep deprivation, and arguing about the correct grey tone, we've finally made it. Today, we get to close our laptops, step back away from our pinned-up sheets, and just look around. And I must say, it's quite the view. As a master's student addressing both bachelor's and master's today, I feel a strange responsibility, somewhere between a seasoned survivor and a fellow comrade. Because let's be honest, whether you've spent 5 years or 7 in this glorious architectural roller coaster, we've all experienced the same core memories. Be it the 3 a.m. printing disasters, the existential dread before every final crit, and of course, the unmatched joy of finding foam board on discount. BMSSA didn't just teach us how to draw. It taught us how to deal with uncertainty, with pressure, and with group partners who only contributed emotionally. We've learned to defend our ideas and take critique with grace, or at least a straight face, and somehow always figure it out. To our professors, thank you. You are our structural support systems we didn't know we needed. You challenged us, questioned us, and pushed us beyond our comfort zones. You had the patience to sit through endless presentations where the concept was always evolving, and gave us the kind of feedback that we didn't always want but absolutely needed. You reminded us that good design takes time, thought, and courage to revise, even if it meant scrapping all 5 weeks of work the night before the jury. You saw potential in our messy sketchbooks and reminded us over and over again that we were capable of building something meaningful. Your voices are now internalized, especially when we hear what's the narrative. To our families, who still don't quite understand what we actually do, but still support us anyway. Thank you for pretending to admire our models even when it just looked like cardboard sculptures. And to our friends, thank you. Thank you for staying through those breakdowns, the long rants, and the emotional aftermaths of after every Viva. Today we graduate, and we're not just walking away with degrees. We are walking out as designers of space, curators, experience, and accidental philosophers. So what now? Now we build beyond our blueprints. Whether you join a firm, start your own, or run as far away from AutoCAD as possible, take with you what this place gave us, the ability to see the world differently, the possibility in a blank plot, and that good design isn't just aesthetic, it's empathetic. And let's never forget to laugh along the way, because the truth is no one ever really figures it out. Even the best of architects are still learning, still iterating, and still wondering why the client wants a pergola in their bathroom. So as we step into the unknown, armed with sketchbooks, dreams, and a little bit of trauma from design studios, I leave you with this. Design with heart, and remember, sometimes the best structures are the ones that hold people and not just beams. Congratulations again, class of 2025. Go out there and make something of it.
Yeah, so that's how we roll. I now call upon Mr. Pranav from the ARC batch of 2020 to deliver the valedictorian speech. You have a tough one to catch up. Come.
$26,28,000 minutes, 43,000 hours, 1,825 days, 260 weeks, and roughly 1 million. Bro, have you started your work? We are finally here. Come on, guys, give it up for ourselves. Let's go. That's 5 years of our lives, 5 years of memories, madness, and just enough trauma to keep our therapist busy for the rest of their life. Out of those minutes, at least half were spent staring at the sheets, wondering if it was good enough. Out of those hours, at least thousands were spent in juries trying to explain concepts we ourselves didn't fully understand, while smiling like, yes ma'am, that was completely intentional. Out of those days were too many work days, where we opened AutoCAD, then Instagram, then YouTube, then somehow ended up in the morning questioning, why architecture? And weeks, some weeks went into site visits, where we took exactly 10 minutes to measure our site, and 5 hours of solid photo shoots of ourselves. And yet, here we are, alive, standing, and hopefully smelling slightly better than what we did on all-nighters. Honestly, this doesn't feel like a formal graduation ceremony. This feels like one big family gathering. Where we have all been through the same drama, the same panic, and the same victories. We have laughed till we cried, we have cried till we laughed, and somehow between our laptops, butter sheets, and dude, can I borrow your T-scale? We have built something much bigger than just our portfolios. We have built each other. And that is why today feels so special. Good evening to our respected director, our honorary guests, our incredible faculty, our super proud parents out there, and my beautiful, handsome, gorgeous, stunning, and charming graduates out here. Give it up for yourselves, guys. Let's go. Standing here today on behalf of my entire batch, I, Pranav S. Karandur, bearing USN 1BQ2080055, can say this: yes, we have learned architecture. We have learned how to design space, draw plans, make models, and turn ideas into something real. I can still see Suprema not agreeing to this. But more than that, we have learned life. We have learned that sometimes you won't have all the answers, and that's okay, as long as you have the courage to keep searching. We've learned the values of standing by each other, that the smallest gesture help can mean the world when someone is at their lowest, that a late night call, a shared coffee, or just sitting silently next to a friend can make the weight feel lighter. We have learned patience, not just with drawings and deadlines, but with ourselves and with the people around us. We have learned resilience, to keep going on the days when we didn't feel like it, when the work felt endless, and when it would have been easier to walk away. And yes, somewhere along the way, we learned to smile. Even when our eyes were tired, our hands were shaky, and the deadlines were hours away. Times flew faster than we could hold on to it. And now, as we stand here ready to leave, we realize that these moments, these people, this college is what made the journey truly ours. This journey has been more than just an education. It's been a transformation. We came in as strangers holding sketchbooks. We leave as architects, as friends, and as a family who will always carry a piece of each other in our hearts. To our teachers, the true heroes of this story, you didn't just teach us architecture. You taught us how to survive on almost no hours of sleep and still look like we know what we are talking about. And for that, we are eternally grateful and slightly traumatized. You're the reason we stand here today as architects who are ready to face the world. And also, I want to take a moment for someone truly special, the best proctor in the universe, Suprita ma'am. You have been more than just a proctor to us. You have been our guide, our cheerleader, our voice of reason, and sometimes a personal emergency helpline. You have handled us like your own children, which, let's be honest, is not an easy job when your children are running around with unsubmitted sheets. Yet somehow you did it with a kind of love that made us feel seen and occasionally scolded just enough to keep us in line. From the bottom of our heart, thank you, ma'am. You will always be part of our family, whether you like it or not. To our families and parents, you are the reason we are here. You believed in us when we didn't believe in ourselves, funded our small project that somehow cost as much as a wedding, and tolerated us turning the dining table into a construction site during the COVID times. You deserve your own degrees in patience and crisis management. If we are buildings, you are the strongest foundation. And finally, to my fellow graduates, my batchmates, my teammates, my partners in crime, you are the people who turned these 5 years into something unforgettable. I wouldn't trade this madness for anything. You are creative, passionate, and brave, and standing here with all of you today feels like standing in the middle of a masterpiece. So here we are, the BMSSA batch of 2020. We walked into this college as a curious dreamer, and today we stand here as creators of spaces, storytellers of design, and believers in turning the impossible into reality. We've shared more than just a course. We've shared years of friendship, laughter, late night coffee, heartbreak, deadlines, victories, and the kind of chaos only architecture students can relate. You taught battles. We have fought battles with stubborn printers, pulled all-nighters that turned into rises, and built not just models, but bonds that no time or distance can break. Somewhere along the way, we stopped being classmates, we became family. And now, this moment, this day, is not the end of the story. It's the beginning of the life we've been preparing for. Years from now, you'll see our names out there, etched in skylines and celebrated in spaces that make people feel alive. And when those names are spoken, they'll remember we were that batch who dared to dream big, work harder, and never settle for less than any extraordinary. To our juniors, carry forward the fire we are leaving behind. You guys are amazing. To our teachers, every success we have will be your legacy. To our parents, every sacrifice you made will echo in the heights we reach. And to our college, BMSSA isn't just where we studied. It's the foundation of who we are. No matter how far we go, we take you with us. We're not just graduating, we're claiming our place in the world. And mark my words, when the industry hears the name of BMSSA batch of 2020, they will know their standing presence of game changers. We are the BMSSA batch of 2020, and the best is yet to begin. Thank you. Let's go.
Thank you, Pranav. All right. So next is the oath ceremony. I request all of you to please stand up. The oath is in your folder. You can refer to the oath. I can hear some of the bones cracking. Welcome. All of us are aging. Yes. The oath is in your handout. So I request everyone to please mention your name after I. All right? Please mention your name after I. Okay? We are good? Right. We're going to start the oath. I. You can say your name. Pledge myself to the service of humanity and nature. Through my words and deeds, I promise to treat everyone with honesty, fairness, and respect. To raise humanity's standard of living environments. To put the welfare of my clients and the public above all monetary interests. To refuse any work that violates human rights or is intended to cause suffering or promote tyranny. To protect and restore nature from humanity's damage. For a healthy earth is the heart of all well-being. Please sit down. I request all the dignitaries to please sit here. We have a video that is going to be played. Kumaraswamy screen. I would like to take this platform to play the video made by the beloved juniors, and they would like to dedicate this to their beloved seniors of BARC 2020 batch. MARC, unfortunately, we don't have a video, but our memories are in our hearts. Kumaraswamy. Yes. Lights off. Can I have all the lights switched off? Lights, Ali. Yeah. Do we have the video ready? Yes. No, wait. No, don't increase. Wait, it's not connected. Hold on. He's coming. Someone called me. Stop. I think juniors have done some shoddy job. Music is not there. It's there. We'll just get this thing fixed. Just hold on. Yes, it's there. Good job, juniors.
छुपा के रखे हैं हमने वो दिन गुल्लक में बड़ी चवन्नी सी बचा के रखे हैं हमने वो दिन दिन थे वो तुम भी क्या दिन थे तुम भी क्या दिन थे तुम भी क्या दिन थे बिगड़े हुए इंसान थे शैतान की संतान थे लेकिन ब्रदर जो भी कहो वो यार ही तो जानते कॉलेज की कुड़ी से करने आंखें चार के दिन थे आए जिंदगी में पहले पहले प्यार के दिन थे वो दिन भी क्या दिन थे तुम भी क्या दिन थे तुम भी क्या दिन थे खरबूजों को खरबूजों की मिली सी संगत के अपने वो दिन जीवन पे नई जवानी की चढ़ी सी रंगत के अपने वो दिन याद है फिल्मों के पुराने हार की बर्मा के वो गाने बैंड के कीबोर्ड के और गिटार के दिल थे वो दिन भी क्या दिन थे तुम भी क्या दिन थे
That was indeed a wonderful video by the juniors. They did not goof up. Very good. Let's give them a big round of applause. I also request all our dignitaries to please come back to the stage. One last thing. The next segment is a very personal one for me. So I would like to take this opportunity to share a pleasant news with all the graduating batch and their juniors. We have a photography club which we started when this batch, BIARC batch of 2020 was in their third year. So this is our story. One September morning, a rough group of 30 students along with a couple of faculty arrived at the gates of where Kempegowda himself might have once stood, the old town of Yelahanka. Their eyes keen to capture through their lens the many faces of Bengaluru the common eye might miss, the treasures and stories hiding in plain sight. And so we began a year-long adventure exploring the bounties of the city has to offer during various times of the day. The hustles in the morning rush, the pure vibrance of the festivities, the simple pleasures of enticing one's palate with the delicacies the streets have to offer, and finally, the night that is so intimate yet bold. Everyone cherishing their true self for the world to see. The students of Photography Club and the Writing Club of BMS School of Architecture have passionately captured the emotions of Bangaloreans, stringing their perceptions in poetry and story. This book is one that challenges the general perception of the city, bringing a light to a whole new world that has always been around us, but only keen can lay their eyes upon. This book took us, I was also part of this, over 2 years to get it to this very moment. The entire team is right here. We would like to share our joy with all of you sitting in this hall. I request the dignitaries to please help us reveal our book to the whole world, titled Focus.blr. Chirant, Sanchana, all these folks are there. Yes. Yeah. Yes, all the students can come.
Club, all the club members.
Writing club also. Yeah. Come.
And writing, sir. So you are.
Shweta Gupta for the writing club. Shweta Gupta from the writing club can also join. Thank you so much. Thank you. I thank the entire photography team and the writing club for this wonderful moment. Thank you guys. This wouldn't have been possible without you. Yeah, next we move on to the very important segment, that's a vote of thanks. We are now at the conclusion of the event. I'm sure all of you are very thrilled this afternoon having the certificates in your hand. I would like to take this opportunity to thank our BMS ET management and for encouraging us to host this event, without whose support none of this would have been possible. I would also like to thank our chief guest, Architect Sujit Nair, and our guest of honor, Shri Devaraju sir, for taking time off this of their schedule to be part of this graduation ceremony, a memory that we all cherish for the rest of our lives. I would like to thank Shri Aviram Sharma, Trustee BMS Education Trust, and the Chairman of BMSSA for your presence, and I sincerely appreciate you for taking time off this event. I must thank the graduates and the parents and the guests who have made for this event memorable. My folks here at BMSSA are very thrilled to see you all again. I must thank the student council members, without whose help this program wouldn't have been running smoothly. Their contribution can be seen in all the props and decorations as well as in crowd management. I have to thank the office staff, who has always been the backbone of our institution. I have to thank Rajkumar, Neelima, Harshita, Pushpa, Kumar Swami for all the help. I have to thank my BMSSA family, whose efforts we are seen in all these graduates. There is a little bit of us in each one of you. Their commitment to deliver the quality education has always been on top priority. I would like to thank my fellow colleagues. Colleagues Anand, Sebastian, and our beloved Seacon, who have been working tirelessly to make this happen. I also like to thank BMS IT for their wonderful camera setup and everything. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Lastly, I would like to thank Dr. Shaila Bantnu, Director, BMS School of Architecture, for your constant support and encouragement for me and the entire team. Thank you all. Have a great day.